Okay. The next part of our discussion will be series. So when we say series, this is just what? The sum of all the terms in the sequence. Very simple. If in the sequence we have 0, for example, we have 2, 4, lagi na lang 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's very casual, usual. 5, 10, 15, 20. If this is your sequence, the series becomes 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20. And what's the answer? Sige nga, what's the answer? 5 plus 10 plus 20. Ay, 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20. What's the answer? Type it in the chat box, please. Good. That's 50. Correct. And 50 now is the value of the series. Okay? That's it. Tapos na. So series, we will just be adding the number of all the terms in our sequence. And when you get the answer, that's the value of the series. Finish. Show a reaction based on how you understood that process. You just have to add. That's it. Very good. That's it. Let's now continue. Of course, that's the very basic. If ever we are asked to find, for example, 10, 20, 30, tapos tuldok, and then S sub 10. If we encounter this kind of symbol, then we are asked to find, or we are asked to solve or add all the terms in the sequence from first to the 10th term. So in short, you just have to complete the number of terms. So in this case, S sub 10, you just have to add the first 10 terms. That's what this symbol means. So we will have here 10, just complete 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Dahil this is in the sequence form. Now, to make it series, add pala. We need to add plus symbol, ha? Plus symbol, plus, 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 plus. Sige nga, what is the sum? Kindly give me the value of this series. Type it in the chat box. Very good. Mga bilis. We have 550. And that's it. We're done. Okay. Is it 550 or 440? Kulang yata ito. The correct answer is, paki-double check nga. Paki-double check. Okay, so the answer is
3 correct answer.
okay, it's 550. Tingnan nga natin just to verify. Hindi ko nagka-calculator eh. 90 and 10, 100. Pangalawang 100 na yon. 50, 80, 20, 80, pangatlo. 30, 70, pangapat. 40, 60, panglima. May natitirang 50. So 500 plus 50. 550. That's it. 550 nga, sir. Very good. Ayun. Thank you. So that's it. Let's now move on. The summation notation. Okay, this is also very easy. This time, this is a combination of our explicit form and the series. This is the what we call sigma notation. And what's that symbol for the sigma? The sigma is this. Are you familiar with this symbol, the sigma notation? Okay. And sigma simply means summation. Okay, so we will just be adding. So this time, it's a combination of the explicit form and the series form. format. Okay? So what do we mean by this? So let's do this sigma notation. May exercise ako while having my class. Okay. Wait lang. Oh. Let's have this. So the summation of, for example, we have 2n plus 1. That's the explicit form. 2n plus 1. Let me make it clearer. Plus 1. And then, meron tayong symbol dito. Okay, we have those symbols. So this is read as the summation of 2n plus 1 from n is equal to 1 to n is equal to 5. If you will look at this 5, there's no n. There's no symbol n for it. However, that simply means n equals 5. Ibig sabihin, we will be finding the terms from n sub 1 to n sub 5. Can you follow? So, just simply substitute 1 to 5 in our formula. So, we will have here, let's use bracket, 2 times 1 plus 1. Can you follow? We substituted the values 1 to 5 in our n using this formula. Plus because we are adding them, it's a summation. This will become 2 times 2 plus 1. And we do the same process until we reach the 5th term. That becomes 2 times 3 plus 1. And then 2 times 4 plus 1. And then 2 times 5 plus 1. Okay? And then we just simply need to solve this. Let's have this. 2n, that's 2 plus 1, that's 3. Plus, gawin ko yung purple. So we will have here 2 times 1 plus 1, that's 3. Plus 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5. Plus 2 times 3, 6 plus 1, 7. Plus 2 times 4, 8 plus 1, 9. Plus 2 times 5, 10 plus 1, 11. Okay, please add. What's the value of our series? Okay, very good. Mga bilis. Let's wait for the rest. What's the value of our series? Very good. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. So the summation of 2n plus 1 from n equals 1 to 5, so n equals 5 is equal to, yan, very good. When we add all these terms, the answer will be 35. And that's it. That's how we solve the summation notation. Got it? Kindly show your reaction based on how you understand that process. Show a reaction, please. Show a reaction. Feel free to use other reactions in our Zoom. Sayang naman yung mga ginamit na additional emojis if we will not use them. Very good. Meron ng isang nahihilo. Kaya pa yan? Okay.
Are you ready to play now?
Okay. Thank you. Good, good. It's okay. Kaya pa. Okay, let's now move on. So we're done with that. Please try solving try solving these examples in your module so that you will practice more. Okay, that's it. Ayan, ang dami pa nung mga yun. Finally, ayan, this is just very easy kasi naka-formula lang to. We are now down to our arithmetic series. Now, what we discussed a while ago from start till the end, ayan, lahat ng yan, these are all just generic patterns for sequence and series. Okay, this is just the generic understanding, common knowledge about patterns, especially about sequence and series. Now let's move on with this particular sequence that we need to learn. And that is the arithmetic sequence. Okay. Arithmetic sequence is very easy. We already have done this a while ago. So it just looks like a review of our topic a while ago. Okay. So let's now move on with our arithmetic.
Thank you for your participation today. I know that it's a long
Sequence.
module, no? We have actually 2 modules to do.
Ayan, we have arithmetic sequence. This is very easy, arithmetic sequence. Kapag kasi arithmetic sequence, this is the pattern is generic. When you say pattern is generic, it's either you are adding a common number or subtracting a common number, just like what we experienced a while ago.
See you next Friday.
Yan, meron na tayong mga examples na ganun a while ago. So what are these numbers? For example, our first term is 10. Common difference is 2. That's 12, 14, 16, 18. That's it. The common difference is 2. You know that already. For example, we have 100. And then we do the subtraction. Minus 20, magiging 80. Minus 20, becomes 60. Minus 20, 40, etc. What's the common difference? That is, type in the chat box, please. What's the common difference for this next sequence? Exactly. It's not 20, it's negative 20 because we are subtracting. Okay. Now, what about this? If we have 7, 14, 21, 28, what is the common difference? Type in the chat box, please. Common difference is 7. Perfect. What if we have 28, 21, 14, and 7, etc.? What's our common difference? Perfect. That's negative 7. We're done. That is arithmetic series. No, arithmetic sequence. If we have a common difference. Common difference, either we are adding or subtracting. Kasi remember, addition and subtraction are best friends, cousins kasi yung mga yan, magkabatch sila. So they are the reverse of one another. So they both belong to the arithmetic sequence. If we are adding a common number or subtracting a common number, those are called common differences. Okay? And since common lang yun, it's for every pattern or for every sequence, for every arithmetic sequence, that is a common difference. Okay? That's it. Now, we already have introduced this formula a while ago, especially when we are making the explicit form. Yan. And that formula is this. There. This is the formula for the arithmetic sequence. Automatically, in here, we need not to make anymore our specific explicit formula because this is already the formula, the generic formula that we will be using from start till the end, as long as there is a common difference. Okay, let's have this example. Given. It's so kapal. Wait lang. There. Given. If we have the first term is 6 followed by 16 followed by 26, and we are asked to find a sub 52. Wow, that's a big number. So we are asked to find the 52nd term. So all we have to do is to use this formula. Very easy. Just find the first term. The first term is already okay, and that is 6. Our n is also done because we are finding the 52nd term. So that is our n. N is equal to 52. 2. We are looking for the 52nd term. And the common difference is very easy because we just have to find it, solve it. 6 to 16, what's the pattern? What's the common difference? Type it in the chat box, please. Good. That's 10. Plus 10, plus 10. Ayan. So, that's it. That's our common difference. D is equal to 10. Now that we have a sub 1, our N, and our D, we can already find the 52nd term by using this formula. Okay, let's do this. A sub 52, of course, we will substitute na everything here. A sub N becomes A sub 52. Let me use another color here. There. So we have here A sub 52. Why did I change N to 52? Because N is 52. As simple as that. And we are looking for the 52nd term. A sub 52 is equal to, let's have this, A sub 1, that is 6, plus, just use the formula. N is 52 minus 1 times, remember to put the D in a parenthesis so that whether it's positive or negative, there will be no conflict. Kasi when you press that in the calculator, you will have a problem if there's no parenthesis. Okay, so that becomes our common difference is 10. Ayan. So of course, in our process here, I will not show you how to use the calculator because I will be showing you the skill in solving. So 52 minus 1, that becomes 51. This is 51. Okay. So we have here 6 plus 51 times 10. That's 510. No, sorry, it's not 61 pala. It's 6, sorry. Yan. So 6 plus 51 times 10, that's 510. And when I add this, 510 plus 6, it's 516. So that is the 52nd term of this pattern. Show a reaction about the process in solving the nth term in the arithmetic sequence. A reaction, please. Use other reactions. Ayan, explore. Ayan, puros tanawaring thumbs up. Very good. Yan. Use other reactions. Ayan. Alien. Very good. Thank you so much. Ayan. Yung isa gusto na mag-travel. Good. Let's continue. Another example. This time I will be asking you to answer this next one. Okay. Very good. I'm glad you are getting the process. You're getting the hook of it. Let's have this. Example number 2, but this time it's you who will answer. Type the answer in the chat box, huh? Let's have, very good, Chester. Chester, tinainit ang final answer na. Good. Okay. Let's have this. Given. A sub 1 is equal to 11. N is equal to, wait. D pala. Common difference is negative 3. And I would like to ask you to find the 74th term. Go.
Ha?
Good. Go. Ha? Mas madali ang binigay ko sa inyo. The one I give you now is much easier because you need not to identify anymore what's missing. You already have the first term. There's the first term. Here's the first term. You already have your common difference. There's your common difference. You already have your N. Your N is always the number of term that you are looking for. You just have to substitute now. Go. I will wait for your answers in the chat box.
deep
Keep your answers
end.
coming.
This is where love dies. I got you tongue tied,
Okay, we
enough
have
for you
different
to
answers from
stay.
our classmates.
Cause I just want your body out, enough to make my heart go cold. I'm not trying to love you over me. Just as you make my body go places never felt before. I'm not trying to love you over me. If you want to know me, come on boy, just show me what
Okay,
it is I'm
pasok lang yung mga
missing.
sagot.
It's
You
been way
have
too
varied answers,
long.
but the common answers
Just
that are
don't get
coming
your
up or coming
hopes
in
up
are
before I
negative
don't keep
208
my
and
phone up. I'm
208.
just being
You also have other
honest.
answers like
Not the
81,
only
210,
one.
but they are just random
Love you on
answers.
the weekend,
Most
weekend,
common,
weekend,
si
weekend.
negative 208 tsaka si positive 208.
Love you on the
Which
weekend,
one
weekend,
is the
weekend,
correct
weekend,
answer?
weekend.
Okay, let's have the solution now. So, let's see. Let's now have this, just like what I told you. This is much easier because the given are already provided. So, we now have the formula A sub n. A sub n is equal to A sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Always put parentheses for d. So, n sub 74 is equal to, the first term is 11 plus n, of course, is 74. 74 minus 1 times d, the common difference. Again, don't forget to put the negative 3 in a parenthesis. Okay, remember that. Let's now have 11 plus 74 minus 1, that's 73. 73 times negative 3. Ayun. So remember, that's a negative 3. That's a negative 3. So we have to multiply negative 3 by 73. What's the answer? Negative 3 times 73. Type it in the chat box, please. Let's see. Okay, that's negative 219. Correct. So that becomes 11 plus negative 219. Utang mo negative 209, ang utang mo 219, ang pera mo 11 pesos lang. Anong matitira? Utang o sukle? Type in the chat box. Utang mo 219. Pera mong pambayad 11 pesos. Anong matitira? Utang or sukle? Utang. Correct. Kasi negative eh. Mas malaki yung negative. O, magkano pa utang ninyo? How much is your utang still? 208. Since it is utang, remember, it's still negative. So A sub 74 is equal to negative 208. That's it. Show a reaction in your reactions bar based on how you understood that process. Okay, very good. Okay. Okay pa kayo? Let's now continue. Would you like to have a short break muna before we move on to arithmetic series? Show a reaction please in the chat box. It's already 10:28. Before we have the last part of our discussion, would you like to have a break muna? Okay, your classmates would like to have it. Okay, I will give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes for the break. It's already 10:30. Round off ko na, 10:30. Please be back at 10:40. You need not to turn off your Zoom. Just keep it going. Spend the 10 minutes for your break. Okay? 10 minutes break, everyone. Do it now.
my heart could go. I'm not trying to love you over me. Does touching make my body go places never felt before? I'm not trying to love you over me. If you want to know me, come on, boy, just show me what it is I'm missing. It's been way too long. Just don't get your hopes up if I don't pick my phone up. I'm just being honest, you're not the only one. I love you on the weekend, 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 weekend. I love you on the weekend, 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 weekend.
Mommy Ann, may diaper worries ka ba ngayong extra likot na si baby?
Wala! Sa new Huggies Dry Pants with X Channel. Saan man tingnan, sa itaas,
Four minutes left for your break, and we'll resume our discussion.